Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
good. How are you doing?
Doing well, actually. I'm really excited about Howl-O-Scream, and of course, we've got it coming up. And John, can you tell me what's going on this year, man?
Yeah, absolutely, man. We're so excited to bring Howl-O-Scream back, and I think what's really cool about Howl-O-Scream as a whole, especially what's going on right now, is Howl-O-Scream this time of year is an escape from reality for everybody. So that's what's really great and really important about this year is our fans wanted Howl-O-Scream back, our performers wanted Howl-O-Scream back, and we wanted to bring that experience back to everybody, but we had to make sure that we did it safe. So
Yeah,
for this year, what we're bringing to everyone is we're bringing 10 open air scare zones, 4 brand new open air scare zones. So I'm actually in live from one of our scare zones. This is the junkyard where we're out
nice.
here in the park. And this is one of my favorite scare zones that we've got, but we've also got Lycan Landing, the Shortcut, the Escape. And then we've got 6 of our returning fan favorites.
Very nice. So you've got literally a scare zone right behind you. Can you tell me a little bit about the junkyard and why it's kind of your favorite or one of your favorites?
Yeah, absolutely. So what's really cool about it is it's not just your ordinary dilapidated trash junk everywhere. Hidden between all the crevices and the trash piles that you've got here, you're going to come across a lot of icons from Howl-O-Scream past. You're going to come across Easter eggs from Howl-O-Scream past. I think a lot of those fans that are really privy to the event that have seen this year after year, I think one of the big things that I like to give away is I was super excited. Fluffy from Zombie Mortuary's back. Our
Nice.
mutant zombie dog is back to the event itself. So you'll see Fluffy in the junkyard amongst other icons and Easter eggs.
Very nice. I've been going to Howl-O-Scream for years and years and years. It's always been one of my favorite Halloween events, period. I feel that the scares are super intense there, and I'm hoping that you guys can bring some of that intensity into your kind of scare zones this year. What are you looking forward to most, honestly, this season?
And I think, I appreciate that comment. And I think what's big is we bring to our performers every year, and it means so much, is their creativity, their passion, their excitement. Our scare actors are really what bring the event alive each year. They're really the stars of this show. And I try to remind them that of every single year because that's what we need them more than ever this year is there's been a lot of curveballs that have been thrown at us for 2020. And we want to be able to give that awesome, terrifying, scary experience to our guests, the experience that they come to warrant for the event. But we want to make sure we give it to them in a safe way. So I think really what I'm really excited for and that I'm ready to see is the positivity and the energy that our performers have to give.
Okay. John, can you tell me about some of the things that the staff are doing precaution-wise to make sure that the guests do feel safe during this event?
Absolutely. Now, what's great about Busch Gardens Tampa Bay is there's already a strict safety protocol in place for our daytime operations. So for Howl-O-Scream at nighttime, we just took that to a whole additional level. Obviously, guests are going to be required to wear safety facial coverings. Our performers are going to wear protective facial coverings as well. On top of that, we've got enhanced cleaning both backstage and on stage. We've increased our scenic elements that are used as safety barriers to give you really a hard definition between guests and performers. We've enhanced our safety training. A few of our scare zones, just like the junkyard where we're at now, is going to be a one-way scare zone. That limits your contact with other guests. That way it kind of really limits any of that chance that you're going to break any of that social distancing barrier. So amongst other things, we've really kind of taken a lot of consideration and we truly feel that if we couldn't bring Howl-O-Scream to you safely, we wouldn't have brought it to you this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And I truly support that and feel that you guys are doing the best to keep guests safe. That's always been a motto for you guys. Even when I was an employee at the park, it was guest safety first. So I'm glad that this is still ongoing and the event's going to be a smash. I know this year a lot of people are looking forward to Halloween. They need something Halloween-wise, and you guys you're providing that. Now, in years past, we've had the mazes. What are your thoughts about, honestly, having no mazes? I mean, is it really going to impact the event that much? What are your honest thoughts?
You know what I say is Howl-O-Scream is an event that, we got to see what do we do best at the event. And what's great about Busch Gardens is there's 335 acres for us to play. And we've always been known to take the scares to the street. So yes, we've always had awesome haunted houses. But I got to tell you, the scare zones aren't just gap fillers at Busch Gardens at Howl-O-Scream. They're really a destination in themselves. So that's what I'm proud to say, that we've brought a full event to our guests, even if it means withholding our haunted houses for this year. And it's the way that we're able to bring the event to open and do it safely and do it right.
Yeah, I fully agree. Whatever it takes to honestly still get a little bit a taste of Halloween, that's what I think the fans are wanting.
Yeah.
Obviously, the response is there. We know that you're going to have a lot of guests coming to this event and whatnot. Is there going to be a reservation system, or is it going to? How's that going to work?
Howl-O-Scream is going to be a reservation system. It's going to be limited capacity each night. That way we can ensure that we're maintaining our proper social distancing for the event. So what I always recommend for everybody is, man, go on howl-o-scream.com right away, book that reservation, book that ticket so you have a chance to experience it, because they will sell out fast. And I want to make sure everyone has that chance to experience the event.
Now, do you know if there's going to be any special deals like what we've seen in years past for, say, like college students or anything else like that? Can you tell me what ticket prices start at, and if there's any sort of deals, or best option is just going to buschgardens.com?
I got to tell you, the best bet to go is go to howl-o-scream.com. That's going to have a wide variety of promotions and different pricing to see what you're looking for each night of the event.
Okay. Now, one of my personal fan favorites when it comes to the scare zones, we're just getting back to that for a second, are the sliders. Okay. That's always been a favorite of mine, a staple in a sense. Please tell me we're going to have sliders.
You know what? We evaluated the sliders this year, and that's one I will give away. To be safe and to protect our social distancing, we are not going forward with the sliders for this year. That doesn't mean we're not going to evaluate for next year, because we want to make sure they're safe. I love, probably one of my favorite roaming hordes at Howl-O-Scream is definitely the sliders. However, that doesn't mean there's not going to be a lot of crazy, creepy things right around each corner. Like, you know, I think what we do really well is our camo creeps that hide in plain sight in the dark that you might see. I'm not confirming or denying, but I'm going to say that there's still definitely a lot of those creepy crawly things that you'll find that aren't just the 10 scare zones you see out there.
Okay, excellent. The camouflage people are another one of my staples. In fact, you guys do it so well at Busch Gardens because you have so many plants and trees around there that they just blend in so great. It's wonderful. Now, of course, we're big on rides here at Midway Mayhem. You guys are going to have all your attractions open, right? So all the big rides, all the roller coasters and whatnot.
Absolutely. Howl-O-Scream is not just going to have our 10 open air scare zones. The park's going to be open. You're going to be able to ride all the rides at night. And that's what's really cool, is that there's a lot more than just the Halloween haunts themselves. There's a taste of Beer Fest going on at the same time. So you'll be able to experience a little bit of Beer Fest, a little bit of beer, a little bit of fear. You'll be able to jump on all your favorite roller coasters. Make sure you get those quick queues. Obviously, when we're going to have a lot of people here at the park, make sure you get a chance. If you want to ride all those rides and experience the event, quick queue is going to be your best option. But we've also got Fiends that's back with us. Our live show Fiends is going to be coming back, and that's going to be coming to it's not at Stanleyville this year. Fiends is moving to Festival Field. Again, another open air experience to keep it safe. But of course, for Fiends this year, it's going to be that quarantine theme.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I like last year's theme a lot. You guys always do an amazing job. And to be honest, I was a little scared that Fiends wasn't coming back. I was a little scared. So hearing that Fiends is going to be back and we can still enjoy it, that makes me happy. One final question that I have for you. Are there going to be any kind of spooky treats or drinks that are going to be available? I know we have Beer Fest going on, but is there going to be something else when it comes to just a Howl-O-Scream specialty item?
So what I'd say is make sure you come out to Howl-O-Scream and experience events, because there's going to be a variety of different eats, different treats, different snacks, and different drinks. But I'd say the biggest thing you want to check out is Beer Fest on top of Howl-O-Scream, because that's, again, included with the event itself. So you get a whole bunch of different elements and excitement from the various things at Beer Fest as well.
Okay. John, thank you so much for speaking with us. I'm super excited for Howl-O-Scream. I know our fans are really excited, and you guys at the park as well are just waiting for guests to come on in. So thank you so much for speaking with us, John.
And we're so excited to have everyone back. We'll see you out there.
Thank you, man. Take care.